Hello and welcome back to TBI League. We are in week 4. Today we're going to be seeing Team Xcution versus Team Willy. We're going to be playing Border first, and let's move over to game now. Casting with me today is going to be Silent. Hello, Silent.
Hello, hello, hello. Glad to be here. Should be a very interesting game. I think Team Willy on the orange team here has been kind of underperforming compared to Xcution, which should make it a pretty interesting
Xcution
match.
has been doing decently well as well. I believe they were the underdog earlier in the season.
Yeah, heavy underdogs. I believe they were pretty unanimously slated for last. So
Yeah.
for them to not be last and fighting these like
Yeah,
better teams is pretty impressive.
they are fighting for it, so it'll definitely be interesting. It does look like we get standard Ace and Mira ban. I don't think I've seen Doki too often. Is it a very common border ban?
I wouldn't say entirely it's common, but like it's a fairly common ban overall, and I think Willy, who's going to be a star player in this match, plays it a fair bit. So I wouldn't be surprised if that is why.
Bit of a target ban, I see. Well, we'll have to see. Willy has swapped over to the Nomad, at least for now. We're going to be defending the top floor. Very common first pick. I don't think I've seen a single team not pick top floor, honestly, for border. It's just the default best site.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, bathroom is kind of close to it, but even then, it's just there's no other upstairs site, which is I think the
Yeah.
big thing.
It's definitely curious and it's kind of a unique part of the border map because I don't think there's really other maps that have a single top floor site that also don't have a basement site to go along with it, you know? So a map like, I believe Lair has only one top floor site, but that's because we also have a basement site.
Yes. To be fair, there's not many maps with only 2 floors.
That is also a valid point, yeah. And Border is definitely unique in that it's one of the smallest maps we see and one that's still considered competitive.
Yeah. All right. Also to mention substitutions here, I believe it is Twist is being replaced by Penguin 2K here, and Amphi on the side of Xcution is being replaced by Brochill for this game.
Yep. Couple subs, but honestly, we still have most of the teams here from either side. Ooh, first pick from Willy, taking out flanks.
It's a nice shot from him, taking out an early player. Flanks their top player actually on Xcution there. Gone.
Yeah, that's bad start for Xcution, but we'll see if they can try to lock this down. Dropout is trying to hold the security room still. Getting droned out, but you know, right now it's a little bit of a waiting game. There's a bit of a gunfight going on between Yu and people on the office side. Meanwhile, Dropout finally gets taken out by Mexican Stealth. And we are 3v5 for Xcution. Spicy trying to bring it back. Gets planes on the window. Gets a second! Making sure to even it out here. Very low health, though.
Yeah, 2 great kills for her. Then Willy takes one back onto Yu. Now down to a 2v3.
Yeah, holding a very nice cutoff there. Yu was not ready for that. Spicy with the third pick. Stealth is down, and we're still in a 2v2. Spicy knows there's players down in this hallway. I don't know if she's ready for Beaver, who is, crouch walking around. Manages to finally take out Spicy. It's off the bro chill in the 1v2. And with the Nomads being shot at, it'll be really hard to flank.
Yeah, it's really hard for him here too because the time is still at 1 minute. That's so much time for the attack to play this.
Yeah, C4 coming in. The wall is getting open, but the far wall right now continuing to remain solid.
Could be going for a
Yes,
flank here already.
Yeah. He has to try to play aggressive, but that plant is gonna be going down. Brochill is just too far away right now.
He needs to isolate one of these fights here. He's not doing a good job of that.
Yeah, maybe playing a little bit too passive here. Should have potentially tried to just run across earlier, but you know, it's hard to, sometimes it's hard to figure out exactly what you want to do. Now this retake's gonna be really, really tough.
Yeah, time is ticking down too. Only 7 seconds to defuse a bomb. And only 18 left.
Yeah, all the walls being open too. There's just nowhere safe to tuck or try to plant or bait a defuse either. He's trying to check everything. Oh, he does find the thermite, but Willy is alive and trying to take him out. There's no time left anyways to defuse as Willy gets the final pick.
First round out of the attack coming out. And with a little bit of falters with letting Spicy just kind of stick on that Canadian position, I think that was a pretty good attack there.
Yeah. Spicy trying to hold it down for Team Xcution. Unfortunately, not quite enough as Team Willy finally break through. And we get to try to defend top floor one more time.
I do not believe I saw a... Okay, they do still have the catcher, but is on a different player. Spicy now playing on the Capcan. Maybe going to limit Team Willy's aggression here.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, the team has been fairly good at droning, but, you know, sometimes if you set the traps in unexpected places, sometimes even setting them closer to sight, you know, once time starts ticking down, when an attacker just needs to run in and doesn't have time to drone, it can be a good spot. We'll have to see, though.
Another place you can put them is near these pipes here. I believe one actually just got shot by one of the players. But the one in break there, put a Capcan there. If someone hits it, they instantly die.
It does look like there's just a couple on those double doors. We got barbed wire here to make sure to cover the staircase up. She's double barbing it.
Seems like Team Willy is going to be doing something pretty similar here in this round. I mean, it worked last time, so I don't hate that. But it would be interesting to see how Xcution adapts to this play.
Yeah, Xcution did have a bit of trouble just at the very beginning because we did get 2 early picks before Spicy brought it back and evened out the man counts. So, we'll have to see if they're gonna allow Team Willy to do any more damage. Flank's actually playing very aggressively here, right on a security door.
And Stealth does get downed actually from the DMR of Dropout. Will be able to get picked back up as they are not able to confirm. However, that is a lot of damage done to the player.
Yeah, Stealth, honestly, playing the Ying is probably a player you do want to be keeping up as well for execute later, or for pushes. Flank's actually... never mind, I guess we don't get any sort of Ying action as Stealth goes down to flanks.
A nice pixel peek out of him onto that break balcony.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit of patience. He has pushed forward and making sure to continue to be a pain there, though. Meanwhile, Penguin taking out Yu. That is the Jaeger down. Luckily, I'm sure that all that utility was already placed, so it's not too bad of a loss. Oh, Willy with a really nice pick onto flanks there. You know, he's just ready for it.
Yeah, he's now able to take entirely into break and security.
Yeah, 90 is going to be fully locked down there. Last time, he did manage to get a free pick, though I'm sure the players are going to be more aware of that 90 cutoff. Spicy taking some damage there, while Brochill and Dropout both picking up kills onto Penguin and Beaver. 3v1 with planes down. There's potential that they can be rezzed. It's going to be a little bit tough.
Yeah. It's good off of Xcution. A lot of really well-placed crosses there. Allowed them to pick up a few kills and send this into a 1v3, now a 1v2.
Yeah, Willy is going to have to fight this 1v2. The cross is going to be a bit tough. Flash is coming in. He does pick out Dropout, and now it's Willy versus Brochill. Very good job managing to work all the way down to a 1v1. And he spots the head and gets it! What is this, guys? You can't let Willy 1v3 you.
Just a clinical 1v3 out of Willy here, as he isolates every single player on Xcution, one by one. I love that.
And you gotta give it to Willy. That was a very, very well played 1v3. And it seemed that Execution just wasn't quite holding the crosses that they were holding before that let them knock every other player down. Everyone just got separated there at the end.
Yeah, and I guess we do learn that why Team Willy is called Team Willy, as he seems to be the deciding factor on his team currently.
Yeah, very nice showing. We are swapping the sites. I do prefer this. You know, if you've lost sight twice in a row, it's probably good to switch things up a little bit.
Yeah, I wouldn't like hate if they went there again. I do think that that's tough to break the utila, but losing a site to a clutch doesn't automatically mean it's like a terrible site. But changing it up, allowing a bit more fluid of a side rotation coming in is nice. So I do like this. And there's some very interesting ops. I do think Vidru on the roam is good. If he can raise some time, that is perfect. As Team Willy has been really good on making a lot happen in a short amount of time.
Yeah, Flanks has been very powerful here on the security rooms, and ooh, already taking a lot of damage. That's gonna be scary as Penguin is playing the blitz. He's gonna have to try to play it safe. That boss G is rough to try to hold off a shield operator.
Yeah, and he takes even more damage as he falls off, but he's able to escape anyways. He could even find a run out if he... Nope.
Not quite, but yeah, I think it's definitely good that he decides to back off, making sure to continue wasting the resources and the time of Team Willy. Yeah, they have to drone this entire room now to make sure it's not clear that he's not just ratting somewhere in a weird corner.
Yeah, not that they could really know for certain, as it is a vigil, but they take it anyways, and they do get a ping onto the player. Splains take some damage from sight.
Yeah, those look like... Honestly, it's a pretty spread apart attack and defense. Blitz is going after Spicy right now, with Flanks trying to support here. Impact's being thrown out. Getting knocked around a little bit. Blitz actually doing very well as Willy manages to turn around and pick up Chill and Spicy both. And Flanks going down to stealth. Or is that 3 picks for stealth?
I believe that was only 2.
No, Willy got the first, yeah. And
but yeah, now they're really able to execute onto site, and now it's just dropout for the clutch. Does do some damage onto one, but isn't able to find the kill. Shield now entirely in front of him.
Yeah, plant going down. This is very rough. He's outside of sight as well, so just having to try to retake this in a 1v4 situation is not looking good. He's getting some pings on where players are, but there's just no room to push here.
There's not much he can do right now. Everything's being watched, and I mean this Blitz is just gonna be a nuisance on this room and all on the flank. Dropout.
Yeah.
Very little he can do here, as he gets flashed and oof.
Oh.
Does actually get the kill, but gets traded right back out.
Yeah, Beaver using this nice little hole in the wall to finish the round off. And that is 3-0 right now in favor of Team Willy.
Yeah, they look unstoppable on this attack. I was not expecting Dropout to win that fight against the Blitz.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what these bans go. We are seeing the Blitz ban right away. I think it's a decent play, you know, but there are still plenty of shields up.
I do think that gave him the most trouble that specific round, as it held off, I think, 3 different players.
Yeah.
I mean, the Blackbeard's just going to come right back out. And as they go back up to Armory and Lockers, or Armory and Archives, it's going to be interesting to see what Xcution does.
Alright. Yep, top floor defense again. This was definitely the site that Xcution came closest to winning. It did take a 1v3 clutch from Willy to take that second round off of them. And hopefully the team continues to play together, especially towards the late round as well. You gotta make sure to get those trades when there's only one guy up, you know?
Yeah, for sure. If you can play the trade game, then you can really start getting something going.
Alright. And honestly, in terms of defensive operators, Yu's actually the one on the Vigil this time.
Yeah, should be able to do a pretty effective roam on the downstairs, picking off some players. But if the take is isolated to this top floor, maybe not much will be done.
Yeah, at the very least, so long as he spams his gadget a couple times, the drone work might need to take longer than expected.
Dropout now actually replacing flanks into this security position, playing this box.
Maybe potentially going to try to play it a little bit safer. Flanks, the more aggressive player usually... Oh, wait, what? Yu! It didn't matter where Yu was. Absolutely knocked out on the bottom square there. Willy also keeps getting a dropout taken out, and suddenly 3v4 for Team Xcution. Flank's actually dropping down, potentially looking for a flank.
Yeah, onto this buck below. Could find the player if he starts walking around. Plane's just not aware of this.
Trying to keep an eye on this hatch. Yeah, I think he's gonna be walked on. Ooh, that was almost a flick, I feel, onto, or like from planes. He did turn around at the last moment.
Yeah, that was very close, but Flank's walking up right into Willy's line of sight, getting picked up.
Guys, you have to know that if you give up security, Willy's gonna be sitting on that corner. Penguin taking a lot of damage, but Brochill managed to take a pick, and Spicy going down. Brochill with 1 HP again in a 1v2 situation. Not really great. He does get pinged by the line, so they're gonna know he dropped. He's gonna be trying to find some spot, maybe to C4, but the plant's already down. It's too late for that. Oh, he did. Sorry, I missed that. Yep.
Yeah. Now he's in a 1v2 against a shield and a DMR, and the DMR is of course Willy, who just one taps him.
Yep. Willy just casually waiting for it. Again, if I feel like Team Xcution are not ready for Team Willy to be holding all of the cutoffs, you know? They let Willy get another free pick from that same 90 cutoff.
I mean, what can you do when Willy's 12-0? I mean...
Yeah. He's on fire right now. But I feel like you need to be ready for that at that point. You know, you've died to that cutoff at least once. If you've given up the position, you should at least look towards break room, you know? Yeah,
the head holes have been there every single round. You could have pre-fired, could have looked there at the very least. But either way, Xcution is really floundering on this defensive half, as they go right back to the site they've lost 3 times now, with no, I wouldn't say anything major like changed.
Yeah, there's, again, we have a couple operators changed, but, you know, the Moz is not too different. We got a little bit more, I guess, you know, trapping or maybe info denial, but I don't see this making a huge change. We got a bit more traps, both Spicy and Yu playing trap operators, but...
I mean, we can talk about the defense all day, but let's look at the attack here.
Oh,
this is a rush if I've ever seen one.
100%, yeah.
And now the shield has the case. Yeah, I mean, this is gonna be a fast plant, and I don't think there's really much to do about this. Flanks does actually get on cams early, so should be able to see that this is happening. But there's no one nearby to stop it.
Yeah.
Closest
no one by
player
archives.
Is office. And there's no C4s, no nothing.
Yeah, Yu can potentially try to cover from the armory side. Has moved forward a little bit, but man, I don't think they even have holes yet in the soft wall.
No. And on top of that, Flanks could C4 below, but he is only now rotating over to where he needs to be. I believe Stealth is actually down there. Could spot him out.
Oh, yeah. Definitely
Plant is
spot that.
gonna start going down. Some damage done to some players on the side of Xcution.
Yeah, we get the plant. A lot of damage coming in. Again, flanks having to chase off some people below, and the plant is down. Everyone is still alive. Brochill getting one with a C4. Spicy actually being a penguin. It is a 5v3, but the plant is still down. We've got Glaz still up. Flanks managing to claymore off Beaver getting a claymore kill. Spicy, though, gets the trade. And, ooh, hop in. Willy gets 2, stops the defuse, gets 4. What was that? Willy is unstoppable.
You have some... Okay, you have the player on the diffuser. You have someone jump out vent. And then you have another player who's sitting there looking out east. Like, you just needed, like, someone else to be there to be ready to fight that.
You can't let Willy keep getting away with this, guys.
16-0. This 5 rounds. That is more than 3 kills per round. And he is on his way to dropping a 20 bomb without losing a round. I don't think we've seen a game so dominated by a single player. And I think
if this is a 20 bomb with a 7-0, that would be crazy.
The craziest thing is the one time I've seen people get close to this, I think it was Willy himself in the past.
Well, it looks like he wants it to happen for real this time, but we are getting a little bit of a change up here as we are playing often what's considered the worst defensive site here. We're playing customs.
I mean, maybe they're trying to throw off Team Willy and get something done, but...
Yeah. But the scary thing about this custom site is that you have to dedicate a lot of top floor pressure as well because it is so vulnerable to that vertical play. And it looks like Team Willy is aware of that since we are getting the Ram picked, we're getting the Ash picked. So a lot of players that can open up holes in the floor.
What about UU and flanks here, actually playing all upstairs, but will they be able to hold on to it as Team Willy starts pushing in?
Yeah, it's we are getting droned out. The Capcans are gonna get spotted again. I feel like Capcan is a little bit, you know, expected at this point. That's the issue with trap ops is if you bring them enough times, they become a little bit too predictable.
Yeah. Especially this Capcan. I mean, it hasn't gotten any kills off of Capcan quite yet, but being aware of this every single round is not going to be a help.
Kingpin is down though. I think that's the push into office.
Yeah, he is going to be able to be picked back up, but the player is playing in Arcade here is making this take really slow. Stealth actually does find dropout. It could find another here.
Still in their favor. Spicy evening it up. 4v4, you know, they spot the players here. Flank's taking a couple pot shots to the wall. He does push over to Fountain and he spots Stealth unexpectedly, you know, just rotating around. And we see Willy in his favorite spot, just holding that 90 cutoff.
He's done so well with it so far. I couldn't imagine why you wouldn't.
Yeah. Flanks knows that there's a player here towards the office side, and Willy's actually pushing forward, gets taken out by Flanks, finally! It gets 2. It's all up to Plains now. Is this going to be our first defensive round win and our only defensive round win for Team Xcution?
Could very much be 1v4 for Plains. Flanks here, ooh, does get picked up by him. Feeling a little too hot. I believe he knows where UU is as well. Could find 2 here and now only needs to find 2 more. But does he know?
He's gonna be ready for the prone and he's not! UU cleaning up the round.
Yeah,
Alright, it's not quite gonna be a 7-0 here.
Not quite. And Willy's not gonna go deathless, so that's good for for Xcution at the very least.
Willy takes 1 death. We are still at a 16 KD though.
Yeah.
Very, very impressive there. But you know, we are having round swap now. Is going to be quite the fight for Execution to try to claw their way back into any form. You know, typically Border is considered more attacker favored, but right now with Willy as hot as he is, oh, it's really hard to say how it's going to go.
Yeah. Team Willy does ban like they banned 2 shields, and I wonder exactly why. I don't remember anyone on Execution really playing shields often, but it could just be their usual ban.
Yeah,
Either way,
they know how powerful shields are, and they don't want to run into that themselves.
true, true, true. As we see Team Willy going on to this defensive half, it will be interesting to see if Willy can keep up this reign of terror on the defensive half. I believe it's a little harder to really like carry on defense, as you have a lot less freedom. But
Yeah, I feel defending border, if you're an aggressive team, you really have to take the fight to attack too. Like,
yeah.
I just suspect Willy is setting up here on security. He's probably going to try to play his life and get as many cheeky kills as he possibly can. Oh, he's prone spawn peek. Let's go.
There is someone that spawned over here. 2 people have spawned over here. Drop out actually on the shield.
If they're not ready for this.
Seem to be looking elsewhere as well.
Yeah, there is a penguin on the, I think it's east stairs. And oh, you actually getting Willy. Willy is knocked out for the 2nd time, so slowly, you know, he's losing that really nice KD number.
Yeah, is there someone playing close? I believe it is Planes and Break. Playing close on this.
I don't know. I don't think they know.
Could find kill, but no.
Oh,
he does get
Blitz
flashed
goes
though.
find him.
And stealth with the DMR from far.
Yeah, holding really nice cover there, had the crossfire. He knows that someone also is playing outside of this security window. Still a 4-4.
Loading new mag.
But you know, there's something to be said about Willy being taken out right away. Stealth going down as well to flanks. As there's going to be some aggressive pressure here towards the armory wall. It is left partly soft. And let's see if that really works out as Brochill gets another pick onto Plains.
Yeah, it does seem like they're going to go for an
Penguin.
armory take here.
Yeah. Beaver and Penguin are the only players up on Team Willy's side. Penguin's a little bit far from sight, but we do have a really nice angle here from Beaver, wanting to make sure to block that entry and stall it as long as possible. Flanks knows that he's playing there. Flash comes in. He actually misses Beaver's position, hiding right in the corner, very tight there. That's actually quite nice. That might cost Execution the round if they're not careful for this.
I mean, they have to know the impact hole came out.
Yeah.
There's nowhere else for people to really play here.
I feel like Flanks is maybe expecting him to be playing further back, and yeah, he just spotted him. The Free Fire's not working out, and I don't know why Flanks pulled out that gadget. Luckily, Brochill there to clean it up, as I think the defuse is going to start coming out. Penguin a little bit too far away to be a huge impact here.
Yeah, poor Flanks ran out of ammo in his main gun, and then I think probably fat fingered the gadget.
Yeah, it's okay. We at least had the cover this time around, and now it's going to be a 1v3 for Penguin. He's going to have to try to retake and defuse this bomb as the timer just slowly keeps ticking down. He spots the prone player of Brochill. You know, that cheeky play is not quite going to work out. And, oh, he gets intel that someone's pushing from Armory side and not going to be able to react fast enough as UU gets the pick.
Nice attack coming out of Execution, as it seems the attacking side has an easier job on this map.
Yeah, I think what definitely made it easier as well was Willy getting picked off almost immediately.
Yeah.
You know, gotta cool down Willy a little bit here.
He had a lot of unfortunate timing, really. Some of those pushes.
Yeah, and we go back to top floor. Everybody again loves top floor.
Willy is back onto this Azami here. Planes is still playing the Omai. I do believe Penguin has switched over onto that Boss G. But most of the same, everyone else.
Yeah, nothing super crazy coming out. Attack is also looking pretty standard. Brochill going for the Deimos. I don't know if we saw the Deimos last time around, but Dropout sticking with the Blitz. It did look like the Blitz was very useful, at least for droning out a couple of these players.
Yeah, I do believe the Deimos is being switched by the Grim. Or not the Grid, but the Gridlock. They had a Gridlock last time, but maybe they're more worried about rumors or not knowing where players are sitting, whatever. Deimos will be good for finding players and making sure you kill them.
Does look like Willy's going to be playing on this east stairs and square site. He does know that there's a couple people coming out. He doesn't look like we're getting any sort of cheeky run out though. I think he may have wanted to at first.
Yeah, it does seem like he's just thinking about it over and over again, but he's not going to do it quite yet.
Also does have the support from Penguin there, so if Brochill does track one of them, I think they're going to have some nice cutoffs going for them. Flank's actually taking a bit of damage. I think that was probably from the square windows.
Yeah, from stealth from not archive, office.
Or maybe from security, yeah.
Yeah.
Not quite sure, yeah. Ooh, run out, Willy! Or at least he wants to knock that Nomad gadget out. Yeah, he's looking and he's almost finds flanks. Not quite though. As he's getting tracked by Brochill, who's below.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
And taking a
below.
fight. Penguin, I'm sure that got called out as well, since the track does show roughly where Brochill was.
Absolutely. Penguin is going to be a nuisance on this bottom square, as they won't be able to quite drone him as the drone comes in. I believe Spicy, yep. Although we'll spot the player, and as he runs back up, he's going to take the fights.
Yeah, he wants these fights. Oh, so much health going down. Flanks and Dropout down to stealth. It was locking down security. Spicy does manage to get Penguin, but Willy getting the trade immediately. And it looks like Xcution's attack is falling apart as Plains gets another.
Yeah, now into the 1v4. Piotr has it all to do. Still has a track, so he can still find out at least one player's position and nades to boot, but
he doesn't have any health to take any of these fights. He knows that people are going to want to run out on him. Willy wants to run out on him, and it's going to be Plains with a final pick instead. Just waiting right on the window, casually.
Yeah, what can you do? I mean, in 1v4, and every single player is just coming straight to position and trying to find that last kill.
Yeah, they wanted it, and they got it.
Yeah, now on to match point. Team Willy is looking probably to close this map out 7-2. Make it a quick game.
Yeah, you know, we were expecting the 7-0, but at least we see Xcution still has some bite. We'll have to see if they manage to claw any other rounds back, but right now it does very much look like it might be a Team Willy game.
Absolutely. I mean, it just seems like a Willy game, honestly.
That's true.
Now 17-2, he did find a kill.
Willy go round. Kill. Great strike, guys.
Yeah. On this defensive habit, there have been some players who have been stepping back up. Plains, I think, got a 2 or 3 in the last round. Stealth has got some, I think most of his kills on this defending half. Along with Penguin and Looting, I think at least getting up to each. So, a lot more being done by Willy's teammates here on this defensive half. But now onto this, this is the 8th round. We'll see if, no, it's the 9th round. Wait.
It is 9.
It is 9th, yeah.
Yes.
I can do math, I swear.
That's fine. Who in Siege actually knows how to math, right?
Exactly.
Alright. Willy is waiting and ready with that nice prone spawn peek. I don't think anyone's gonna run into it though, as Dropout decides to rotate more towards security.
Yeah,
I don't think Willy's patience is gonna pay off. Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna take the army over to get this vert, but they don't really have much to like make vert. They have the shotgun of Yu and Brocho, along with the fuse charges. The fuse charges don't exactly make vert themselves, though.
Yeah, I do like this push across, but I do agree that the lack of vert capability is going to be a little bit tough. We see a couple toes exposed. Dropout actually not taking any damage, though. And meanwhile, Flanks gets the pick there. Plane's going down. Willy is still amok, trying to take out Office, and finds Dropout. That is your shield going down.
Yeah, but talk about a push. All 5 players on this Archives and Office side just really making this push happen.
For a C4. Oh, I think he's gonna get it.
He's gonna get it. Oh
no, he let this slip by. Okay, I think we have a couple camps up. Maybe his C4 is not quite gonna get anyone. His Flanks picks up stealth, and oh, Spicy taking a lot of damage, but you know, Willy not quite able to lock it down quite yet. 4v3. We still need to get this site execute down somewhere.
Yeah, it looks like they could easily take it down onto this bathroom site. But they don't really have eyes in there, honestly.
Yeah, I feel like potentially no. There are 3 drones up, but I don't quite know where they are. So intel's gonna be rough to come by, especially with Willy trying to get this flank or at least the cover here. He does love holding the 90 cutoffs. He is very good at it. Oh, and he's ready for the square position, and oh, Flanks gets the pick. Willy is shut down once more. 4v2. There's some more gunfire coming out from across the map. I don't think there's any defenders actually left on site right now. Penguin getting picked off by Brochill. It's all up to Beaver, who is also, again, not on site. He will get a couple bullets sent down, but unfortunately, everyone's going to know he's in customs now, and it's going to have to be another 1v4 retake.
Yeah, this is very unfortunate. I really have doubts. I mean, 35 left, 1v4. Unless you can get like a ninja defuse, like it's just...
Yeah, he needs to find all of the players basically. And the issue with this site too is that, you know, we see one of these players just hiding on the other side of the window. I hate, like, it's so hard to retake when attack can run outside. As we finally end this round with Brochill. The cover here, here's the movement, and gets the pick.
Spicy Shack seems to have the right idea as Willy 18-3, saying 3 rounds he's died and 3 rounds they've won.
I think the code may have been cracked, guys.
I do think
that might be the secret sauce.
They could actually keep using Deimos to track specifically Willy down and kill him.
Yeah, just find Willy every time and hunt him down. Yeah.
Honestly, a viable strategy in this as I say that, Willy apparently hearing me goes Vigil, something that directly counters Deimos.
Gonna make it just a little bit tougher now to know exactly where he's hiding.
Yeah,
as we get to do bathroom tellers one more time.
Yeah, very deadly on this roam. The upstairs is gonna be his domain, I imagine.
Yep. I'm curious to see if Xcution is going to do a similar take through Armory. Last time it wasn't super heavily defended, so...
No, but it was really well done by Xcution. I do like they're bringing a ram this time around, really focusing on that vert, so just taking through. They are still actually bringing the fuse as well. Dropout has the fuse charges and likely also a heartbeat charges as well. It's gonna be really helpful.
Jäger, before you start talking,
yeah, we are actually gonna make this harder, but I do actually see the walls are getting closed up on Armory. Penguin waiting. They knew that that's where the take came in. Willy also waiting in archives. He wants another kill. Is he gonna get it? We have drones coming in. They are gonna spot him though.
Yeah, either way, he's gonna make his position known. Not letting these players find out where he is exactly, but also not letting himself die to a player knowing his position is pre-firing.
Yeah, we've got a bit of patience here coming out from Xcution, but again, the entire defense is actually rotated to try to counter Xcution's push, though I think the push has changed as we see the team walking through security this time. Actually, good droning to notice where the pressure is and where they want to rotate to. It's still gonna be a bit tough to clear as we have a lot of nice angles held. Willy here on the east stairs, and there's then still plenty of players on the office side as well.
Reloading.
Very long angles being taken.
And not just losing his head, Willy is gonna do so much damage to the player. If that pipe is still up, he could actually shoot it and kill him, but I don't know if it is. Oh, his feet. If he can hit his feet like
trying to find them. Oh, flanks with a really nice pick. Does get traded out by planes, but that is again Willy down as Spicy picks up stealth. We are in a man advantage again, 4v3, as Penguin sets up a little bit of a trap on the main stairs.
Yeah, now Plains, the solo defender upstairs, is going to have to make something work to keep his team in the round.
He is prone here. This may not be droned out. He might get a free pick here as he spots. I think that was Spicy, who's down a sliver of health. He's still alive, though.
Yeah. Running out of ammo really quick on that.
I think Spicy definitely needs someone to come help her out, but I think actually we have planes escaping, dropping down the hatch. Actually, deciding to play safe is smart. We have a C4 up as well, and C4 is not quite going to find anyone. But Dropout and Spicy are both on such low HP.
Yeah. A lot of players actually on low HP. Plains and Penguin are taking some damage, but I would still say this isn't... no, it's 15 seconds left. This is in the defender's favor.
Oh, this. Yeah,
and
there's no time.
Especially talking about Beaver Demon here could be the deciding factor as a flurry of kills come through.
Everyone falling apart. We only have Dropout trying to find something, and Beaver closing it out. And that is going to be a 7-3 victory for Team Willy.
Yeah, what a game from Willy himself. Just going 18-4 is so crazy, but mostly coming on that attacking side. But the rest of his team really stepping up in those last few rounds on defense to close
Not quite a 20 bomb for him either, so sorry, Willy.
All right, and we're going to go to a break as we set up for map 2.
Hello, and welcome back to TBI League Week 4. Again, we are here with Xcution versus Team Willy. And last map, we played Border, and Team Willy won 7-3. It looked like it was going to be a very decisive victory, but then Xcution clawed back a couple more rounds on their defensive side. Now we are going into Cafe, with Xcution defending first.
Yeah, it should be pretty interesting. I'm really wondering right now if Willy is going to be able to continue that hot streak from the last map. I think that's going to be probably the deciding factor here. If not, who on his team could step up, and if not, who on Xcution is going to step up and win.
Yeah, it was very much the Willy show last time on Border. And it'll be interesting to see if he manages to keep up that game. We see Xcution immediately banning the Blitz. The shields were quite the problem back on Border, so I'm not surprised if we're going to get more shield bans here.
Yeah, I would not be surprised. I wouldn't be too surprised with at least one Heart Breach ban, but... Okay, yeah, we do see an ace. And pretty default from Team Willy as well. Mirror Castle.
Yeah, both very powerful operators here on Cafe.
Yeah, makes defending really hard in this map.
All those windows that are exposed, no.
I know personally, when I'm on the defensive half, I only play Castle every single site. Unless someone else already taken it.
I feel like there's definitely a couple maps where it's just... a castle just makes the defense so much easier, but if that's taken away, then you just gotta watch so many more angles. Yeah,
no, the power positions you can make with a castle is just so strong. I wonder actually where Dropout's gonna play, because there's no way he plays box without a castle. And if he does, then that's a very stupid move. Simply.
Yeah, it's already a risky position to be in with a castle. Without one, you're almost asking to just die. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I feel there's definitely plays to be made if you've got an Azami maybe to help you out, but we don't have any of this from the side of Xcution, so I'm curious to see how this plays out. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, and it does look like he's just gonna play here with the. He's just gonna play here with the barricade. Maybe not. Maybe
very risky. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like falling back is probably the play. You know, maybe it's just more of a bait position where you set it up as if you still expect to play there, but then you don't actually play there.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that could actually stall out some time for the players there if they try to figure out if someone is playing there or not. But...
especially with still the mute jammers in play.
Yeah.
We did notice a couple of these getting cleared out. We'll definitely be able to take a piano pretty fast.
Yeah, just spot out the player on this suicide position, this Pixel. As Flanks gets a run out from Heldor.
Ooh. That's nice early pick. Plains has been taken out. Still waiting here on this Pixel player. They are not peeking out. They're definitely playing it safe there. And, managing to get away as Stealth actually gets downed on the top of red stairs. Yeah, he will get picked up, so it's not quite over. Yu trying to make their way up. Being very sneaky. I think most players have actually moved off from red side. I mean, Flanks getting a really nice pick onto Willy. That's a quiet start now, considering Willy's very strong start earlier.
Stealth.
Dropout down, and then Flanks managed to pick up Stealth somehow, while Penguin gets Flanks. It is a 3v2, so not quite over for either side, but there's actually only really one gun up on the side of Team Willy, considering Penguin is playing the Monty. Making his way down the white hallway.
This one makes their way up. White stairs.
Oh, Yu, what are you doing? Brochill at least has the cover there, and it's all up to the Monty, who doesn't last past Spicy's gun.
Yeah, what a round. I mean, Flanks runs into piano, fries Willy and then just looks at Stealth, looks away, looks back at Stealth, looks away, looks back at Stealth, as if he actually cannot believe this guy's just on drone as this Monty's just like on top of him, and then kills Stealth. And
that was very funny. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, if
one
this
of
might
the plays
be,
of all time.
this might be the play. As Flanks, if Flanks keeps it up, I mean, a 3K for him. Could see Xcution winning a map here.
Yeah, and we'll just have to see. Hopefully he does. You know, it's always more interesting when the teams are even. Of course, Cafe does... Man, I don't... Has the meta changed? I'm pretty sure Cafe is usually somewhat defender side, or at least 50-50.
I believe it's more 50-50 than a lot of maps, but...
Yeah. I am not fully up to date on the current meta, so, you know, still a good start for Xcution.
Yeah. An interesting op coming out here with the Clash. I do like the Clash for this kitchen site.
Yeah.
I think it's a very
Stall
good
out bakery.
Yeah, it's a very good replacement for when you don't have Castle. As Castle is just really there to stall out, to deny angles, and you can do that with Clash.
Yeah, just keep up the stalling gameplay. It is the way to go.
Willy is taking a very interesting angle here, actually being able to see all the way into Bake without really being seen, but he's not going to find anything off of it. See, as they
I do like that position though. That's something you guys are gonna have to watch out for. Yeah.
In this position too, I believe it watches around where the rotate is for Bake. As they start to push top down here, or not even top down, they're just kind of sitting on windows, sitting on the like repels.
Yeah, seeing if they can catch anyone wary off guard.
Yeah. Talking about the defense, there's no one really roaming.
Yeah.
Except for, I was going to say,
Flanks on White Stairs, I think? What?
Absolutely. I believe that actually was the White Stairs door. He just, like, shut open and killed him off.
Damn. Well, again, really nice first pick for Team Xcution. Flanks, meanwhile, running into a couple of those traps. Spicy getting a pick on 2 planes.
And Flanks
while Yu Yu gets locked back into sight, and they're gonna say, "Nah, we're gonna chill you. We're not gonna worry too much about Bake anymore."
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a good idea. It really stalls out the attack, especially if they start to go for a Bake take, and that wall is just reinforced. It really just does not help.
Yeah, it'll force, again, attack to just have to waste more time as Willy's trying to see and find anything. They do have top floor control, but these verticals aren't really giving them anything here right now.
Yeah, and talking about just stalling out, I think Team Willy is stalling out a little here, as they aren't really able to do anything, and they have no hard breaches to open these walls.
This is going to be so rough. They're going to have to walk in through a whole bunch of choke points if they want to make anything happen.
Yeah, I actually think the best idea is what I think they're starting to do right now is going down red, and they're just all going down red. Okay, now he's rotating. Rotate to Bake and just do a little bit of a split push there. But Flanks, ever vigilant in this position.
Oh, he spots the Blackbeard, and then the crossfire with the Bro Chill manages to clear Penguin out as well. Penguin, and they're all gone. What are you doing?
I cannot like. I want to explain like how great that play actually was.
Yeah.
Because he saw the Blackbeard, saw that he was turned away, and still went for the fight on the person with the gun. That is great, like
target acquisition.
Yeah, from Flanks, as he sees and picks out the player who is actually the most dangerous of the 2 players, kills him, and then uses his man advantage on the last player of the Blackbeard.
Yeah, Blackbeard gets completely caught off, as then he's just stuck in a crossfire between Flanks and Brochill.
Yeah, as this team Xcution just seems revitalized on this this new map.
Yeah, which is kind of funny considering Xcution, I believe, was the one to pick Border as their map, and
Yeah.
Cafe was Team Willy's pick.
Yeah. I mean, it's still somewhat early in the season. I think this is week 4, actually, still.
Yep, we are in week 4.
Yeah, so these teams have only really been playing for 4 to 5 weeks. So not knowing what exactly maps you're good at or your map pool is kind of, you know, expected.
Yeah, it takes a bit of time, and then potentially still always getting comfortable with your team. A lot of these teams, you know, sometimes play with subs as well.
Yeah.
And so far, you know, Xcution, at least at the start here, is feeling it pretty well. We are going to our tertiary site here. Library on the first floor, which does get played with a lot of top floor focus most of the time. Flank's actually here on the bottom floor, potentially maybe looking for some more runouts. Spawn peeks, he's waiting.
If he ran out that bake, he could have gotten like a few. And that is just, it's crazy to me.
Yeah. Claymores are set up now.
He does hear the Claymore actually go off, so he knows it's there.
Yeah. And he's got the impacts to clear them too if he really wants to hop out.
No.
But we do see him all the way back top floor, and actually just hanging out here on just right under, I think that's New Hatch.
Yeah. Playing a very aggressive position as he starts to rotate down red, which they haven't opened that hatch on red, which is crazy to me.
They finally get it. Yeah.
2 minutes left.
Yeah, typically the way Cafe is played is everyone to the roof, open the hatches, and start looking how to get your way down, you know?
Yeah.
We haven't really seen it here.
Map, but there's not really much happening on this vert, as I think mostly just been droning out. But even then, Flanks hasn't stopped moving.
Run out, double run out here, unfortunately. Brochel going down. We're not gonna get the rescue as Flanks is stuck outside. Big Spicy's trying to support, but man, what a dangerous res.
He lives.
That's kind of wild. Another hop out for Flanks! He gets traded with the Claymore, but wow, the aggressiveness of Xcution right now.
Flanks has been insane on this map so far. I understand like it's not like Willy level like last game, but the aggression he is showing right now I think it's amazing actually because it's winning.
Yeah,
and it's working.
It is a little bit tough now. Oh, he doesn't know. What is this?
Juju was able to pick up an easy kill, and Penguin almost goes down to dropout.
Penguin survives that? Damn, or sorry, not Penguin, but dropout. What?
Might just take this fight.
How does dropout take that?
That hit by a headshot, and now he can just play with Yu here.
Yep. Penguin does have defuse, but man, all they need to do is just figure out where this last player is, and I feel like they've got this locked down.
Yeah, ever vigilant on the clash there. Yu is gonna do a great job of just kind of holding down this. And as long as she pushes forward first, they should easily win this.
Yeah, the plant was being baited, but dropout with a shotgun. No worries whatsoever.
Yeah.
This defense, we get a perfect defensive rotation right now.
And I do wonder, as they have upstairs available now, what are they gonna bring this time around? I mean, I think we know Flanks is gonna go the Ella. He's been doing really well on her so far, but what else is gonna change? They do ban away another shield, which makes sense. So now only
goodbye shields.
The Blackbeard is up, which I think benefits them so much right now.
Yeah, it definitely feels like to them, Blackbeard is the least scary shield. And honestly, with the way they've been managing to shut down Blackbeard as a shield player anyways has been very good. Like the crossfires have been in place really where you want them to be.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright. But we've got a slight adjustment. Yuyu's actually playing the Azami. Last time we didn't see a zombie on the top floor. She is very powerful on this top floor position.
So, Dropout just put so the mute jammer on the red can be seen from one of the hatches.
Uh-oh.
If you actually want to place a mute jammer near there, you put it on the other side of that shelf on another drone hole that can't be seen from hatch. But either way, it's not gonna be too much of a problem.
Yeah, it'll waste some time, not as much time maybe as you'd want it to, but it's still gonna cause pain.
Yeah, just wanted to mention because I've played mute there so many times.
No. That again, very useful information. This is why we have someone who actually is knowledgeable on the casting table, hopefully too. Because it's been a long time since I've played Siege, so I'm just a silly little casual who likes to yap a lot.
Yeah.
Alright, and Flanks is down, finally shut down by Planes. Meanwhile, Spicy does get a pick onto Beaver. It gets picked off trying to reinforce a wall. Penguin with a really nice tight angle.
30 seconds in and 3 players already gone. 2 off the side of Xcution, which really does not help them out. But should be able to hold strong with these. Nope,
Never mind! Willy just walks up white!
Oh, does get killed by Dropout in the end. If they have no one to really cover this, I mean, that doesn't even matter. Brochill kills someone trying to repel in, I believe.
Yeah, Flash is coming in. They do know about the repel player.
I do believe they just kind of have to stick on this. Xcution does not have to peek here at all. And they can win this
you need to
round.
play patient. The defuse is inside sight too. They really don't have to worry.
Yeah, let me see if I can.
Believe it's right by the window by the hatch. Yeah.
And Stealth now walking up white. This, well, minute 20 left. I think they have more time to figure things out. I don't know if walking up white's really the best idea.
Yeah.
Now that
Do spot Brochill. He spots both players. He knows roughly where they are, and he's kind of stuck on Whitehall now. Decides to rat it out a little bit, and ooh, does actually pay off. Mexican Stealth does find it, and this time the shotgun fails. Planes finds the headshot there.
Yeah.
All right. That round really could have gone either way. I felt like
really.
it was definitely looking more in favor of Xcution, but Team Willy just had the gunfight advantage there.
Yeah, I think if Stealth loses that fight, I think that would be the deciding factor. Because then the cross is held between the last 2 players, and will not be able to do anything.
Losing your players there, you know, maybe going aggressively to try to take that fight wasn't the play. It's hard to say, you know, when you're a 2v2 and attack has pushed in somewhat, it's a little bit tough to make these decisions.
I don't think it's entirely the wrong decision. In the end, it's a 2v2. It's fine to take a fight here and there, but especially with so much time left, like.
You got to make sure that you don't let attack have some sort of positional advantage for free.
If there was less time, then I would absolutely say that is the wrong decision to make. But also, now that I think of it, Brocho doesn't have the shotgun on Wamai right now.
Huh.
Which is fine because there's plenty of shotguns on the defense right now. But
interesting. Maybe just wants to play with full tools.
Yeah.
Because, you know, shotgun can make it awkward if you're in prolonged gunfights. Flanks is still on an adventure here.
Yeah, it looks like he's
still, despite the early pickoff, is still a great player and does great on the roam.
Yeah, it looks like they're kind of expecting a roam, as Planes might just walk right up red, which could just play right into his hands here. But maybe not. Flanks doesn't find the player.
Oh, they're staring right at each other. He's definitely spotted, and he knows.
Flanks takes a bit of damage.
Yeah.
Does escape though.
What a standoff we were having. Flanks continues to live, though. Spicy taking further damage. playing in Cocktail's side. Dropout, though, does take out Planes. 5v4 man advantage for Xcution. They know that someone's outside Hell Door, and Flanks decides to back off to shoot drones, waste time.
And he escapes
He
actually
will
all
get-
the way up white.
Yeah.
Good
There's
play
no
out
way
of
he's gonna
him.
hop out again.
No.
I don't believe that.
No, he'll probably play pallets
Willy?
here. A really good position to play.
Yeah.
As Willy hasn't really done much in like 2 minutes time.
Yeah, it looks like he's actually rotating around while Beaver gets taken down by Dropout. Everyone on Willy kind of falling apart here right now on the attack. I like that. Yu's just like, nah, you're gonna have to punch us a bit more. Stealth taking out Dropout, though. We get the immediate trade by Flanks. He gets a second as well. It's all up to Willy in a 1v4. Willy has been capable of winning the clutches before, but he's on a window right now, and man, it's so hard to entry if from a window if it's a 1vx.
Yeah, this is crazy. Team Willy now just losing players over and over again as they are just do not expect Flanks being so aggressive here and Dropout also being so aggressive. Willy, I think, is just taking a little bit of a timeout here.
Yeah, maybe again. It's interesting. Like both of these teams do still have their timeouts up. They could use them if they want to, but he's just wanting to take maybe just an in-game timeout.
A timeout in TBI? I mean, come on.
Damn, you're right. You're right. What am I thinking?
There's only like 2 teams that actually take timeouts, and one of them actually I think is Xcution. Spicy Shack as a IGL does a lot of time take timeouts.
Yeah, it is absolutely a useful tactic. You know, sometimes too, if you feel like your opponent is just starting to steamroll, it's a way to just kill their momentum. But we're not seeing timeouts here, even on border.
Yeah, I mean, at least on this map, there's not really much of a need for a timeout off of Xcution as they are up 4-1.
Yep. So far, very good defensive half. Even if they end up losing this final round, still 4-2 is a great round advantage to have.
Yeah, absolutely. And they're just doing really well on this defensive half. They're playing crosses really well. They're really like that aggression. The like calculated aggression is just it's so good out of Xcution. It's so fun to watch too. And,
Yeah, we were getting some really nice crosses being held. Just the baits and the movement between the players right now. You can tell that they're really kind of getting a feel for, I guess, themselves as a team.
Yeah. No, this is definitely Xcution at their finest right now. As I
Flanks.
thank you so
Oh
much.
no! Wants to peek this window. He's not gonna find anyone.
I wonder, is it
I think-
Willy? Yeah.
Willy on the glass is just looking for someone through the holes there. No one's really giving him the fight though, as Yu continues to hide behind the shield.
And it does look like they're starting to go for this white side instead of vert or anything else.
Yeah. If there's only one player here, it is definitely scary though. It does look like Spicy has pushed forward to cover from that little bar
Yeah, whiskey bar.
table. Yeah, whiskey.
Yeah, I like these crosses being held, and of course now Flanks is just on white as well, so another cross to hold off these attackers.
Again, you can tell the intel. Oh, what Flanks? What are you doing? You missed those shots. What a whiff. That's a
tough
terrible
one to
start.
lose.
Yeah. He was on his drone pretty much. It should have been free. That's painful. Dropout, dropping out of position as well, backing out. We'll see. Defense falling back a bit now as attack gets to take this white side position. Spicy may be looking for a C4 spot. The claw is on the soft floor, so if they do drone it out, it's going to be easy to shoot off. C4 goes out. I think it's shot out of the air. So
If
not
it didn't,
doing
I
anything.
think that's Beaver
Yeah.
Demon dead, but
And a wall is
Look
going to
at
be
the wall.
opened. So white side freezer is going to be vulnerable. As yeah, all of attack is rotating over to try to take advantage of the weakness here. They can tell that most of again reception coat is all covered. Brochill actually looking for a flank on Brown. This might be very effective if he can get down without being spotted.
Yeah, but he has to be a little quick on this as people are starting to push into this freezer position. And he could catch up a player on Whiskey. Those are two right there, actually. Finds one. And the player on
Looking for
Whiskey
the
isn't
second.
really just isn't looking.
He doesn't spot
But
the whiskey
Steph
player. He's
runs
in.
forward. Now they have control of sight, but Diffuser is down in...
It's in freezer.
It's in freezer.
So it's not quite over. But oh, stealth takes up dropout. Trying to retake. Planes goes down to Brochill. Brochill again playing this critical position just off the off angle. Plane has to go down. There's no time left. Brochill gets Willy. Stealth needs to find something, but there's just no time. It's gonna be another round for Xcution as they know that there's no time and decide to play it safe.
Kind of confusing round for Team Willy there. They had Case in freezer for so long, but didn't pick it up and didn't do anything with it. I understand there's still an outside freezer.
Brochill's
but
flank just scared them so much, it stalled them out way too long, that they weren't willing to take the push that they needed to do.
I mean, if you're really that scared about Brochill's flank, then turn around and look at it. Like the guy on Whiskey Bar just ignored it and just ran into sight.
Yeah, it is definitely a bit of a questionable play at that point, but you know, with time running out, it's sometimes hard to make the best decision for your team. It's very good, honestly, stall out by Xcution. They were man down and they managed to recover it.
Yeah, and not a single person positive on Team Willy. Stealth is at least even, but Team Willy is having a really hard time getting started on this map.
Yeah.
As they do finally switch sides, so we could see...
There might be a change pace. But you know, if you think about it, this scoreline is very familiar because at the half change on Border, it was actually Team Willy looking at the 5-1, but now we've got Xcution on the 5-1. They just got to make sure that they can execute their attacks in order to close out this map.
Yeah,
we do have, again, both the mirror and the castle bando.
Yeah, same bands,
so,
actually.
Yeah, it's just mirror band.
Yeah.
Okay.
And actually, I think maybe the same bands were attacking. I want to say wasn't it Blitz and Ace?
I swear it may have also been Blitz and Ace.
I'm pretty sure it was. That's hilarious to me.
Because Monty was only banned out later in the half. Yeah.
And I don't think Blackbeard was ever banned.
Yeah, Blackbeard was left up.
I'm reloading.
All right, but attack, you know, again, potentially a bit more difficult here for Xcution, but we'll have to see how they do, how they're feeling. We get a bit of drone action coming from the bottom. Willy making sure to not let that one escape. As flanks with the snake is going to get a bunch of intel on where the players might be.
Yeah, should be very helpful in trying to take into these positions. And
Yeah, make sure there's no players
he gets
being
into hell
sneaky
for
in
free,
library.
now into reading. There's no one really playing on the second floor at all. Penguin's actually all the way down in first floor, now coming up to red.
Yeah. Completely free right now, but this, yeah, hopefully, again, Flanks doesn't get too comfortable here with Penguin making their way up. I think he hears something, or at least noticed that something was up. Yeah, we've got pings as well. He is checking that no one's too close. Yeah, the positioning.
Have you covered?
Penguin is waiting though, and hopefully Flanks isn't making the call that first floor is completely clear, because again, he doesn't have eyes onto pillar.
Yeah. I think he's getting ready to fight this player. As Willy has actually walked up, and now walking back, but walked up onto breach. Interesting there.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah. So now Flanks knows the position of Penguin here.
Yeah.
So he spots him on
But I
the
believe
scanner.
Penguin will also know as well, since defenders are notified when they are tracked.
Yes. But
Thanks
will
isn't
that
quite sure where.
matter?
Oh, Brochill gets down. I think that will be rescuable. Not quite sure where it was.
As designed.
Chiba activated.
I think. Oh yeah, I think he fell. Ooh, that's rough.
Oh, oh
actually,
no.
you know, this.
Oh, did he fall outside?
Yeah, this is really stalling out for Execution 2 as Flanks goes down to Penguin on the roam.
Yeah. Not a very good attack right now. There's 50 seconds left. Willy is trying to play very aggressive here. He knows where the Monty is. Planes, meanwhile, goes down to Brochill. Believe on the roof.
Yeah, must have been caught out. And yeah, on the shotgun position now, Willy is retaking it as they won't expect a player on that position. As he could be the linchpin that takes out a lot of the players, but
Stealth actually taken out by Dropout as well. That's the Monty. And they're gonna know where Willy is. He's playing Shiko here, I'm sure. The pings are coming out, and ooh, beautiful play, getting him from the footholds. We do get a C4 kill through New Hatch. We're looking for the planter. He doesn't quite find him as Brochill gets Beaver, and the only defender left is Penguin off-site.
that's rough. Not only does he miss the nitro onto, I mean,
He did
planted
one,
default, but
yeah.
I,
He missed the shots onto the default plant, which was rough.
I don't. It wasn't even him. It was Beaver Demon who got the nitro kill.
Yeah.
Oh, and then he gets okay. He gets one back, at the very least. Still has
Got
a
a
little bit of
1v2.
time, but
For a 1v2, this is, yeah, very rough. Brochill does have that just positional advantage there.
yeah. And
And
it should be important to know where your defaults are. Shiko is the place that they just planted, and that is a very default place. And Penguin just missed that by a mile, really. And
yeah,
I think
that's a little bit unfortunate. It sounds maybe a little bit unpracticed of playing below.
which is fair. I mean, not everyone, but it is just something I'm noting down as a player who's understands enough of this game that could have just been the round win there.
Yeah. Yeah, if you get Planter knocked out there, then suddenly someone needs to pick up defuse again and has to try to find a new safe spot, right? And that can send defense into chaos. Attack into chaos sometimes.
Yeah.
But with that, we have Execution on match point.
Yeah, and a very familiar place we are right now, except it's
Again,
kind of flipped.
have you guys been reading the script, following along?
Yeah, I believe the script says Willy wins one more round, and then Execution takes the map. We will see as
Yeah.
similar
Let's
ops.
see how good these players are at reading their scripts,
Yeah, Willy,
Very important skill.
Willy onto the smoke now, Penguin onto the zombie.
Yep. I'm
Puts a
surprised
little
no
more-
mute. Yeah.
I'm not. Mute's a very Mute in all is a weak operator, I would say, as he's been kind of.
That's
gutted.
fair, without the castle. Yeah.
Without the castle and like.
Yeah.
His planes actually gets tracked in second floor. But Mute has been kind of gutted because a lot of his util is gone. But what is interesting is Willy playing
Aggressive
right here.
position from
aggressive.
Willy. I don't know if he really wants to be the smoke playing that aggressively, because if he gets picked off early, that's 3 canisters gone.
Yeah, but I don't think Willy's really thinking about being picked off early. I mean,
That is fair. He wants the kills, and he knows he's got the gun skill to win those fights.
yeah.
Oh. He's waiting really close here with a shotgun.
Yeah, once again, on this roam is flanks. He starts taking in, and he knows there's someone playing
Be
on
ready
white.
for the player on white. Oh, how does he?
What a
What?
shot!
What?
I mean, can I
There's
say
no
what a
way.
shot?
Like, I felt like he missed that. That had to be like some sort of crazy spray. Wow. I mean, you gotta give it to him. It didn't. Wow. Okay.
Nothing on the
Yeah.
radar.
Yeah. And they get the
is
wall
Monty?
open,
Oh,
and
Willy spotted
Willy
out. First
spotted
smoke
out.
gonna come in.
damage
Get
done
some
to
spray,
him.
I think, from above the
I would
hatch.
love to see someone on one of these windows just trying to watch
Yeah.
hers fall off. As I say, that's spicy. Nice shot
She
out of
wins
spicy.
that!
She wins
Spicy,
that.
let's go! Headshotting Willy. You gotta give a good night there.
Yeah, and Penguin now has to take these fights. Stealth, at least at the very least, playing with. Oh no, I think Stealth actually killed.
Knocked out flank and walk up white, so
Yeah.
that does mean that the push is going to continue to stay one-dimensional here from the red side. Plant is potentially going to get attempted. We have two shields up, UU and Dropout.
Yeah, and I wonder which.
They're trying to bait this out. I
like
don't
Dropout's
think
gonna
any
go
of the
for the
team has anything that can
plant
stop it.
now. Other than a gun, I mean, it's up
Yeah.
to Beaver to try to stop this, but look at the failure and find the kill, but not the player.
Oh, everyone knocked out so quickly. They got the plant down, but unfortunately the retake.
Yeah.
Just perfect from Team Willy. It didn't matter that that we had Willy from Team Willy knocked out. The defuse was claimed, and you know what? The script is continuing
They
as
read the
scheduled.
script.
Yeah.
Based on the script, I think Xcution actually wins this round as they go kitchen. Yeah.
Though, if we want to mirror it, I think Team Willy needs to win one more. Because it was a 7-3 on border.
It was a
Team
7-3
Willy.
border. But if Xcution can win this round, then they can at least say that they're at least a little bit better than Team Willy. And I think that would be pretty cool to have.
They can get that +1 round differential.
Yeah.
Believe that's how it would be. Yeah.
Yep. Very similar scorelines actually, as each team has 3 players on top and 2 players on the bottom, except for Team Willy, it's the 2 players who you won't expect on the bottom.
Yeah, what is Willy doing? He's 3-8. That sounds like, you know, he used all of his powers on border on map 1.
Yeah.
And it's just having a bit of a rough time here on Cafe.
Yeah, playing tier 2, actually the first pick on his team. Maybe a little more expected out of him, but hasn't really been living up to those expectations so far in this series. But we will see if that changes as we start this round 8. 9. I did the same
Drop
thing as last
out
time.
the only shield player.
Yeah, which
So
I think
they
is
did not
fine.
bring the
I do
Blackbeard.
like,
Yeah.
I do like the thermite coming out. Having that hard breach is really important.
Are they gonna spot planes here?
They should. I think they're going straight to the roof and then.
Blanks almost knocked out. Planes just hearing that rappel firing through those windows.
Yeah, I think he saw the top of the rappel.
Yeah.
And pre-fired.
Meanwhile, Bruchel taking out Willy. Willy, no! Again!
I don't even
3
know
to
where
9.
he was playing, but Willy gets taken out early, and Plains is now the sole roamer. Actually, wait, Stealth on this roam as well.
No, we've got... Yeah. They definitely must have had the call that everyone is playing a top-down clear. So Stealth may be trying to sneak his way back upstairs.
Yeah, and I mean, they're doing a good job right now of
Ooh.
clearing out this top
being
floor. But if Stealth can,
Very stealthy. Oh, Willy DC'd?
I guess so, as Spicy Shack gets 1, but Stealth just missing flanks as he runs in. Stealth is going to be a little uncontested on this top floor.
He's gonna get a free pick here onto Brochill. They're gonna know he's upstairs now. Again, this is gonna be time stall for Team Willy, as suddenly Xcution have to be very careful about their backs.
Actually, if they know they can hit sight, then they might
Yeah,
just hit
Flanks is
sight.
actually all the way in sight right now. He knows that someone's hiding around Bakery and gets the beautiful angle, the long angle.
And Stealth on this upstairs is going to be useless.
It's
as it's now-
4v1?
Yeah, 4v1. Stealth got his 1 pick, but has been quiet on this top floor as they ignored the upstairs pressure. He drops.
Plant's going down. He needs to try to find these players now. There's a couple low on health and gonna be able to pick off Yu, but there's still 3 players left. And it doesn't matter. Spicy with the vertical gets the pick and closes it out
And
for
the script
Team
has been
Execution.
fulfilled.
7-2. Execution are still slightly better than Team Willy. Very impressive showing from them.
Yeah, it's extremely impressive, especially starting off that defense. Just 5-1.
Yeah, very, very well played. Honestly, both of these teams executed, I believe, the enemy's map pick pretty much flawlessly.
Yeah, that was amazing. As we are going to try to find if people want to do interviews. Oh, my game crashed again.
Yes.
It's great, but that's fine.
Oh, classic, classic.
Luckily, we don't need to see the game anymore. But yeah, let's see if we can get some. Let's see if we can get some interviews. I would love to see an interview from Xcution actually. But either way, I would be happy. But yeah, what an amazing game. I mean, I think after that like first map, and even I think before this game, everyone kind of expected Team Willy to just destroy and stomp. But Xcution was able to fight back on that second map and really take it.
Yeah, everyone's literacy, honestly, on these games, very high. 10 out of 10. Peak script reading, guys. I appreciate it.
As we get our first interview here, Yu Yahara, welcome.
Welcome in.
Hello.
What a showing on Cafe, guys. On Border, you know, it looked like you guys were a bit quiet, but then just on fire.
We were just having fun. We were laughing the entire time.
Yeah, you guys had some really amazing crossfire set up as well. We saw like just Team Willy kept walking down, and then there's always 2 guns from 2 opposite hallways, pretty much just pointed at the enemy.
Yeah, it was honestly, if I had to like give like the win to someone, it would be Dropout. Dropout really locked in on, you know, telling our team what to do and like making sure that like we were on our shit for like on Cafe.
Yeah, no, and it showed. It was very impressive.
Yeah, Cafe was really impressive. You guys did a great job, especially on the defensive half. Like even in man deficits, you guys held on and battled it out until those final seconds and just cleaned it up. I guess my first question is, what are the? I know you mentioned Dropout. What are the other big changes that came between map 1 and 2?
So I guess on map 2, they let me, you know, play more of a frontline type of role instead of, you know, me playing site. I was playing a zombie holding cocktail, or I would like roam the building, you know. I was given more freedom pretty much.
Okay, yeah. Let's see. How'd you guys? So in the second map, I think Willy was the worst player on his team. How'd you guys shut him down?
So, in all honesty, we took account what like where Willy was. Like we knew like if we saw a zombie, like, hey, that's Willy. We need to clear him. So we did whatever we could to shut Willy down. Because we were like, if we just kill Willy, then like we can have an easy 5v4, because, you know, Willy dropped like 19 the first map.
Yeah.
So Willy single-handedly rolled our team. So we pretty much based our entire strategy around make sure Willy couldn't play.
So kill Willy, win game. That's best strat.
Pretty much. Yeah. Pretty much.
It worked. Yeah. I can't think of anything else personally, but.
Honestly, I guess one question is, you know, with having a bit of a rough border, how were you able to just kind of bounce back your mental going into Cafe? Yeah.
in all honesty, our mental wasn't down. We were, and all throughout border, we were goofing off and having fun. And it's like same, like when I guess like when we like really like locked in, we were playing cafe. We were like, wait, we could actually win this map. So we kind of just locked in and tried to like secure that with W. But throughout border, we were goofing off and just having fun.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's
It's
great.
a great attitude to have. You know, at the end of the day, Siege is just a video game, you know?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is there anything else you want to say or anything before we end this interview?
Honestly, going 1-1 on Willy's team is a huge for us because we feel like our last two matches were against relatively easy teams. Not like down and downplay. They're good teams, but as far as Willy's team goes, his team's more of like up there in like the power. So to go 1-1 on Willy's team it's huge for us.
Yeah, for sure. Especially because I believe they were like preseason rankings are like they were top 3 as you guys were all the way down in 12th. So
Yes, sadly,
really great showing.
but we're proving them wrong.
Yeah.
Great.
All right. I believe
Thank
that is it. Thank you so much for coming in to interview.
Thank you guys so much for casting. Hopefully you didn't see me die too much. Hopefully you saw my smiling faces. I made a few of them.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun casting. You guys made the game really fun. But I think that is actually it. I don't think Stealth is actually around to be interviewed. So I believe that's going to be it for interviews and it for this match. Thank you all for watching TBI. And we will see you, I guess, tomorrow, I believe.
Yep. We've got matches coming up both on Saturday and Sunday.
That should be fun. Okay, bye-bye.